Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Poetry and Inspiration Time. My name is Olivia and I am your host today. We're going to start off with a beautiful poem called Fire. I hear you want to control the elements. Listen to me first because fire is wild and it's inside all of us. It starts in the stomach. If not tamed, it burns like acid. If not calmed, it will singe the motherboard of your brain and make you crazy. If not spoken to, it will rule you through anger. This is the heat of Mars. It is ours to handle. You never control the fire. You work with it, dance with it, sing with it, and it goes where it wants to go. But that is where you want to go too. Fire is a journey and it has a mind, a spirit of life, and it is light. Dear one, I know that you are here and it makes me very happy. The key is oneness of body and mind. Concentrate, and you will see the beauty of your blaze, like the glow of the morning sun over the still waters. Wow, this poem was an inspiration to me because I really connect with the element of fire. So me personally, my zodiac is an Aries, the first of the zodiacs, the planet of Mars, and the element of fire. So I got a lot of inspiration from a bunch of different sources in my life, and I'm very connected to, I guess you could say, like mystical aspects, spiritual aspects, but and religion too. I get a lot of self-intuitiveness and self-realization through many different things. I don't go just towards one thing, and I don't identify as just one thing. I think that there's truth in everything as long as it is from a place of pure heart. So in this episode, I just want to talk about the different forms of inspiration that can give rise to beautiful creativity in your life. One beautiful thing that I connect to personally, and I think everyone should connect to, a lot of people do, to be honest, is connecting to the inner child and connecting to that stillness and that purity that you have within you, what made you happy as a kid, what you did as a kid, learning from the experiences of the past and not allowing it to hold you back, but using it as beautiful inspiration. So there was a big thing that played a part of my childhood, which was a show called Avatar: The Last Airbender. A lot of people are familiar with this beautiful show. And this is where this poem, Fire, really comes into play, because in the show they have firebenders, waterbenders, airbenders, earthbenders, and also the Avatar, who can control all of the elements. And at one point in time, there is only one person on the earth that can control the elements, all of them. Of course, they have to experience the hardship of being human and the hardship of every single nation, kind of like an absorption and an overall understanding. The Avatar is the bridge between the spiritual world and the human physical world. So I think that there are so many parallels to our world and the Avatar world that we can learn and incorporate into our lives. So this poem was about fire, and I state that yes, it is inside all of us. It starts in the stomach, which is the sea of chi in your body. And yes, it is powerful. But fire is not only destruction and burning, it is also life. It has a heartbeat. It has a purpose, and it's pure life, creativity, and inspiration. So I want to touch back on a couple things that Avatar: The Last Airbender really helped me in my life. Was to help me realize that, yeah, I am connected to fire because that is my zodiac. But I have also, like every person has, they have a Chinese zodiac too. Which mine, let's see, my Chinese zodiac is wood. So it's kind of funny because my regular zodiac, my astrological zodiac sign is Aries, which is fire. My Chinese zodiac is wood, so I've used those two to kind of help me and balance myself and see what I attract to and how I can inspire to create. And also the tools I can use to help inspire everyone. So I invite you to figure out, there are so many different ways to really find what connects to you, but figure out what your element is, how you get inspired, what your Chinese zodiac is. The Chinese zodiac, as well as the astrological zodiac, comes with an animal, an element, a planet. So I guess the animal for Aries is the ram or the bighorn sheep, and the element is fire. And then my Chinese zodiac, that depends on the year I was born, so it's wood, and then I think it's also the boar, which is really intense. Those two, I have a ram and a boar, so I invite you to figure out what you are. You can look at this up seriously, just online, typing it in. Get inspired to know more about yourself. And yes, one of my main points is that I am connected to fire, and it is great for the inspiration, the art, and the creativity. But the point of Avatar: The Last Airbender was to tell everyone that they are the avatar within them. Because you have every element inside of your own body. You have the water, you have the earth, you have the stars, you have the fire, you have the air, because you breathe the air. Breath is very important. But you also have the metals and the different minerals inside of your body. So there is no limitation to what you can do. So I invite you, again, to learn from every single modality and every single thing that you feel connected to for that time. Because that's going to teach you to open up and be accepting. And it's really going to open your heart. And if you have not seen the show that I mentioned, go and watch it, because there are a lot of heartfelt meanings. I watched it when I was 10 years old. And now I'm 25 years old, still growing. And I love it, but it has taught me so many things that have helped me progress into life, like not only with arts, but also martial arts, and also movement, and also internal arts, being able to connect to myself, not for anybody else, but so I feel good, getting through different things in life. So let me go back into the poem Fire. You never control the fire. You dance with it, sing with it, and then it goes where it wants to go. And that is true. That's just like water also. You have to flow. You have to give power to it, but you also have to let it give you power. And you have to breathe in it, because that is where your chi forms and strengthens, is through the breath. And also through love. That is another thing. Love is so important. It is the most powerful vibration in this whole universe, and it's able to withstand time, physical, non-physical. So whenever you think you hate, sometimes that's a habit. Even saying the words can bring a sense of hate towards someone else. So I only said it right now in this podcast as an example, but love is love, and you need to love more. You need to fear less. Stop fearing the things you don't know. Stop fearing the unknown. Welcome the earth and the world with open arms, and you will be surprised on the opportunities that arise to you. Hope more and whine less. Be very careful of your voice. Your voice is a vibration, and your vibrations are sent out into the universe, and ultimately the universe gives back what you send out. Breathe more. Talk less. Listening, like I said in episode 1, is so important. Say more of your heart and your truth and what you mean. You will be surprised on what happens in your life. So yeah, you are the avatar. You are everything you could ever want in your life. The fire comes from within, starts in the stomach. It has a burning passion of desire inside of your heart that is going to help you manifest all of your desires. It is the light that shines from your third eye that helps you rid the illusion and see yourself and everyone for who they really are. Truth, purity. I'm so happy that you're here with me today. See, I just took a pause. Isn't that funny? We need time to breathe and to listen. So I am so grateful that you're listening to me on this podcast. Sometimes I feel like I don't know what to say. And sometimes I feel like it's a rant. But mostly, isn't that what all podcasts are? Just people speaking. And really whatever comes to mind. And also practice. Another awesome thing is that you can practice activation of all of who you are through your voice. Even if you're not talking to anyone, even if you're just talking to yourself, your voice is a powerful, powerful manifestation tool. It's an element of your body, just like the elements are connected to the senses, just like the elements are connected to the organs in your body. The toes on your feet, the fingers on your hands, each part of your scalp and in your brain. So I guess my main point today was to tell you that you are so powerful and you are so special. You are the avatar within you because you have every element within you. And I really hope you go and you figure out in depth, like more in depth, to figure out yourself, your zodiac signs, the elements you feel attracted to, the ones that you need to work on, the ones that you need to find out how to incorporate it into your life. It is a huge part of the creative process. And that is what I'm going to talk to you more about tomorrow, is the creative process. But this fire poem is to really ignite that within you so that you can feed your fire with positivity and creativity to share with the world. Because everyone is meant to share something with this world. That is what gives your life purpose. You guys, I am so grateful that I can share with you. And I really hope and I really know that you are going to get inspired just by listening. Doesn't matter how long you listen, just as long as you're here with me now. Thanks, guys. My name is Olivia Tatara. This was a beautiful episode. Tomorrow, in the next episode, I'm going to talk about the creative process and little things that I do and things that you can do every day to spark this beautiful creation and inspiration in your life. Never be afraid to be a child within, and love yourself for everything. Know you are powerful. You are so powerful. Once you realize how unlimited you are, your life is never going to be the same. Keep smiling. Thank you. Love you guys.